been another week. I don't feel like shooting the office. The office is cluttered because we're in production. You guys know we're in production. It says the title of the video, second week of production. So I thought I would tell you guys a little bit about that. Oh, before I get into it, I wanted to ask you guys something. We have our friend Brent. You've seen Brent before. He has been shooting behind the scenes video all of the days of shooting. Instead of just doing the cell phone BTS, we have Brent using a real camera to shoot behind the scenes of PoPS 10. So that's going to be great to have. He wanted to know if you guys had any questions that you wanted asked on the set of PoPS 10. To any people, to any of us, to us in general, any questions you would like answered about PoPS, ask in the comments and I will print out a list for Brent. He will ask if you have anything. But I wanted to talk about production in general because it is exhausting. It is exhausting, but very fulfilling. So we've done 4 days of shooting. We didn't do first shot last week. Let's do that now. Last Saturday, first shot.
Of course.
There it is. There it is. Now we're rolling.
Let's go. Ready, Mike? Yeah. You still rolling, Liz?
I am.
Okay, good stuff. Rolling, Rye?
Yep.
Track?
15.
15. Set.
Last shot.
Rolling.
Speed, track 104.
Let's see where that. Hold on. Let me just check.
Day 2 was the next day, Sunday. First shot.
Rolling.
Last shot.
Rolling. Again.
Roll sound.
108.
108. Set. Day 3 was then Wednesday. First shot.
There it is. Different on the Mark III.
Yes.
Kind of silly.
Now we're just getting Scott's shoulder and not
That's
his
cool.
head at all. Okay.
Yeah.
Last shot.
And then
Anytime?
anytime.
Day 4, which was today. First shot.
Cool.
Rolling.
Yeah.
And then last shot.
Rolling.
64. Set. And
Hold on for a second. Okay. Yeah. Set.
Production is all the time, not just when you're shooting. You're doing stuff all the time. If you're the director, you got to do all your shot listing, but if you're the producer, you have to make sure that all of the things that are needed for the next shoot arrive, so you got to go pick them up, drive around, pick up things, buy things, rent things, all that stuff. Like I told you, I always have to redo the schedule at least once. We've done our first redo of the schedule, locked those days off, so that's pretty good. Just to give you an idea, I time-lapsed a few days this week. Not full days, but like after work. Monday night we went to a party for Eliza's cousin, our friend Sarah, so we went to her party, didn't time-lapse that. Tuesday night I was like, okay, we're shooting Wednesday, I gotta get home, I gotta do my shot listing and type up my shot list. Yeah, sitting there, considering the options for camera angles. Eliza was working on her projects. She's working on a master's degree program right now, so she was working on that. So that was Tuesday night, and then Wednesday night, we shot. Here's what a night of shooting looks like. Looks like a bunch of people cramming into a space, everybody focusing in one direction for a short period of time, moving around a whole bunch, focusing in another direction for a short period of time, and that's it. You just move around and you do it. So we shot from, we were scheduled to shoot from 7 until midnight, and I think we about threaded that needle. People showed up a little early. If you come at 6:30, I provide dinner, thanks to our donors. We had Chipotle that night, and then shot from 7 to midnight, and it was great. Good job all around. Then the next night, Thursday, I had more shot listing to do. But then I had to leave to go pick up some props in my producer capacity, and I finally saw 10 Cloverfield Lane, you guys. Oh, I loved it so much. 10 Cloverfield Lane is awesome. I was exhausted by all of our production, but I couldn't take it anymore. It was St. Patrick's Day. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't not see 10 Cloverfield Lane anymore. My whole life I had not seen 10 Cloverfield Lane. I was tired of being that person. I needed to go see 10 Cloverfield Lane. So I went to like a 10:05 show. That got out at midnight. I should have been resting. But anyway, it was worth it. Friday night, I had to type up my shot list for Saturday. So I did that. Liza and I were going out for a restaurant review for one of the magazines that I work for. And before we left, I just took a little bit of time, sat down, typed out the shot list for tomorrow, printed it out, along with the sides, which are just the day's script. And then Saturday morning, this is what Saturday morning is leading up to a shoot. Oh, some people show up. That's pretty good. And then, spoilers. Nope, can't show you any more of Saturday because spoilers. Oh, but it's only spoilers for a section of it. So then you get rid of the spoilers section, drop back in. Here's some more shooting. We were shooting in the stairwell, so only so many of us could fit in there. And then back up, a little bit more shooting. And then just collapsing in a chair because I was so tired. And that brings us to right now, you guys. Production feels like a totally different... You feel like you're on all the time, and I always think on the days when we're not shooting, I'll go and I'll edit, but you know you're getting ready for the next shooting. You know, you don't have the chance to sit down and like really dive into editing any of the scenes that you've shot. Although, so we've shot, over the course of the last week, we shot 4 days. In addition to jobs and going to see 10 Cloverfield Lane. That's kind of a lot for us on PoPS. And we're about to enter a phase where we're shooting more like once a week because the schedule kind of thins out location to a different location to different cast members. We're not going to be shooting so many days of the week. Oh! And if you want to know what production looks like, oh, this is so good. Craig did, on the Wheezy Waiter channel, Craig has been doing a whole new format where it's more kind of vloggy, but it's not entirely like a daily vlog, but it has kind of that feel, but it's more than a daily. Anyway, it's great. You gotta go check out. He did a what it's like to be on set for his first day of his shooting, which was last Sunday. And that was the video that went up today. I guess it was yesterday if you're watching this on Sunday. It's so good. And then, oh, but be sure to get past the production day into his tips for acting. You know, you don't need to take like acting classes once you've watched Wheezy Waiter's tips for acting. So that's another good look at what it's been like to be on a PoPS set this week. That's it, you guys. I am gonna go edit this update and then we're gonna have dinner, and I'm so thirsty. I always get dehydrated every shooting day. I've already drank 3 LaCroix since we've wrapped. I need to drink another one. So I will see you guys in a week. That's the PoPS logo. If you have any questions that you want to ask us on the PoPS 10 set, type them in the comments and I'll give them to Brent, and I will see you guys later. See 10 Cloverfield Lane if you haven't.